Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. We're still along Jalan Besar and we're exploring all the different roads that crisscross along Jalan Besar to find all the good food that we can eat around here. Foods like some breakfast dish, some noodle dish, a surprisingly combination dish, and some nasi or rice. So join me along Jalan Besar as we explore Jalan Besar and find more food for us to eat. So let's get going and let's get eating. How to get there? From the brand new Jalan Besar MRT station. Okay, you get out of the gantry, you head straight, you see an escalator going up, take the escalator up. You are looking for exit B. So once you're on top of the escalator, you turn right. Okay, and you turn right, and then you turn right again, and you see there will be a long corridor. Walk all the way towards the end of the corridor until you see the first turning left. So on the first turning left, you turn left, and then right again, and then you see another pair of escalators. Take the escalator going up to the top. Okay, so basically, Jalan Besar MRT station, they have exit A and exit B. So exit B gets out on one side of the road, exit A on the other side. So once you get to the top, you head straight, you turn around and go up again. Okay, so basically exit A and exit B will go on different sides of the road. Okay, so you need to know where you're going to eat to get to the right part of the street, right side of the street. So we're heading towards the top, reaching the top now. As you can see here, Jalan Besar. Okay, so once you reach the top, you turn right, and then you turn right again, and you walk down. Okay, so basically keep walking straight. Okay, and then you head towards the main road on your right, which will be Jalan Besar. Okay, so Jalan Besar is actually a Malay word. Jalan meaning road, Besar meaning big. So basically it means that this is a very big road. Okay, so on my right here is actually Jalan Besar. So just keep walking along Jalan Besar and head straight down. Okay, as you can see, this is Jalan Besar, and you start seeing a lot of pre-World War II shop houses coming up. The place we're looking for is actually Weerasamy Road, which is actually just the road coming up just ahead. The first road after you come up from the exit B, walk down a bit, walk against the traffic, and you see here is the road itself, Weerasamy Road. So we're going to turn left into Weerasamy Road. Okay, just let's go into the shade here a bit. Okay, so as you keep going straight, you see right in front of you HDB flats. Yes, there's actually HDB flats actually in this area here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross the road here, and under the block of block 638, there's actually a coffee shop, and that's the coffee shop they're going to head to. Okay, just need to walk a bit ahead, and you see there's actually a brown awnings. Okay, yeah, that's where the coffee shop is, and that's where we're heading. We're going to go there to have some food. Let's see what we can eat there, shall we? Welcome to Yihi Eating House. There's actually a few stalls here. Let's start today's food adventure with this place here, which is called Johore Road Boon Kee Pork Porridge. Okay, and this place sells pork porridge. So once you decide on the ingredients you want in your porridge, make payment. They'll give you a number. Wait for your number to appear on the screen there, the LED screen, and then you go and collect your porridge. So here is what I ordered. Cost me $4. I ordered pork with fish slice, together with an egg, and also pig organs. Okay. As you can see, the porridge here is not your normal Hong Kong type of porridge. It's more watery, and you can actually see the grains of rice in the porridge itself. Okay. And the taste wise, it's slightly peppery and gingery because they actually put in sliced ginger at the end there. And the youtiao, or the deep fried dough, okay, is quite soft. And once you put it into the porridge, it absorbs the moisture and becomes soggy. And also the pig organs. The pig organs actually cook quite nicely. And so is the pork and fish slice. And for this porridge itself is a bit unsalted. So if you want to add in salt, you must put in your own black soya sauce and also the white pepper to add flavor to the soup, to the porridge itself. And it's always good to have a nice bowl of porridge. And this porridge itself, one thing I have to say about this porridge, it has a very homemade feel to it. So if you miss eating homemade porridge, this is a good place to come. Here are all the ingredients they have and also the prices. Next up is another shop just right next to the porridge shop, which is called Famous Fried Chicken Wing Rice and Hainanese Chicken Rice. And this place here is very interesting because of this dish they came out with. Maybe not came out with, but the dish that they serve here, which is just basically chicken rice together with fried chicken wing. 2 chicken wing plus the rice and chili sauce. And you also can have a bowl of soup. Cost you $3. But the mixture here, this is the normal rice that you actually get when you eat the Hainanese chicken, the chicken rice itself, together with fried chicken. The fried chicken here is fried very nicely. This chicken here, when I got it, was still warm and then very crispy. When you bite into it, it's very crispy, the skin itself, very well fried. And the combination is just very simple. I do not know why if this should be more popular. Everyone should be eating it. It's actually quite delicious and I quite like it. The next item we ate here is actually from this shop here called Jin Xi Lai Minced Meat Noodles. And basically they make minced meat noodles, and they've been around since 1970. What I ordered mee pok dry. Mee pok is actually flat egg noodles. I ordered the $4 portion. The noodles texture here is actually just okay. I prefer it to be slightly firmer, but it's still not too bad. But the bean sprouts here was done well. It's still nice and crunchy. And also one thing I noticed about the noodles itself, I think it's the way the uncle actually cooked the noodles. The noodles doesn't dry out, but what is really good is the soup. The soup here is really good. Inside the soup is actually liver, fish ball, I think fish cake, and a few other items. But the soup itself has a very deep pork flavor with also a bit of MSG in it. The fish ball itself is nice and bouncy. The liver is cooked on the outside, but on the inside itself, it still has a bit of a mineral taste to it. But I think that is because the liver here is thicker than the normal liver slices you get. But overall, I really like the soup from this shop here. The soup is the star of the dish. Okay, so this is block 638. Okay, so this is the coffee shop that we just had some of dishes at, and this is actually Veerasamy Road on my left here. So basically we keep walking straight, walk past the coffee shop, and keep walking along this pathway here. Okay, on your right you'll notice there's actually a HDB flat. Just keep walking until the end of the block of the HDB flat. So over there on your left you can see there's actually a Kapo Road church, and then in front here is the Rochor Police neighborhood police center. Okay, so turn right here. So basically what happens is you're walking along Veerasamy Road, okay, and then you come towards Kampong Kapo Road, you turn right and keep walking straight. Okay. On your right you'll still see that there's a lot of HDB flats. Just keep walking straight. Walk straight all the way to the end of the block. Okay, as you see, we are coming towards more shop houses. These are all the pre-World War II shop houses. So just keep walking straight along the World War II shop houses. Coming up is actually Rowell Road. We're going to cross Rowell Road. Okay. Yeah, cross Rowell Road. On our left is still Kampong Kapo Road. Okay, and then keep going straight until the road we're going to come ahead of us. Okay, it's actually called Desker Road. Okay, before we reach Desker Road, on our left there's this coffee shop. Okay, at the bottom of the coffee shop is actually a shop that sells Indian Muslim food. But in the corner right in front there, there's actually a store, okay, that sells Malay food, okay, which is called Nasi Bawean. Okay, like I said, we are along Desker Road. Just before Desker Road, and this is the coffee shop itself. So this is called Abbas Restaurant, which this side here sells the Indian Muslim food. But right in front there, that's where they sell the Malay food. Okay, so basically you go there, you just point at the items you want to eat. So there will be a variety of different items for you to choose from. Okay, like what's happening here. So just point, and then the person, either you eat at the store or you can take away. So they have a wide variety of items. So what I ordered here, first of all, I ordered the Stingray Asam Pedas. I wanted to also order their rendang, but the rendang was sold out. Okay, so this is the Stingray Asam Pedas. The Asam Pedas, the sauce is actually very good, goes very well with rice. Next one was actually beef, together with some kind of starchy soya sauce, sweet soya sauce, and then an omelette. But what's really interesting is the stingray itself. The stingray itself still has a strong stingray taste, but the fish is still very nice and tender, and the asam pedas sauce, which is the spicy sour sauce, goes very well with rice. So this is a very interesting thing. First time I'm trying stingray asam pedas, and this whole dish cost me $6, and quite tasty. I quite like it. So if you do like Nasi Padang, this is an interesting place to try. This is Jalan Besar MRT station, and this is Jalan Besar. So I've actually recommended to you quite a lot of food along Jalan Besar. So please come down here and try the food. And don't forget, you need to like, share and subscribe to my videos. Anyway, thank you very much, and join me for my next food adventure. Bye bye.